We are live.
Hello. La la la.
Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday to you all. Happy Sunday. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for joining us. It is Sundays with Sean and Stef. Sean's just waiting for us to catch up so you can hear what we sound like.
A special hello to Emma Cruises and Sharon at Sea and everybody else in here. Thank you so much for joining us. Robbie, what up? Just
Everyone. We're just waiting on the audio. Got to let it catch up a second. Get everybody.
We sound good.
All right, we're good. We're good to go. So, how's everybody doing? Hope you are enjoying your long weekend. Some people have off tomorrow as well, which is even more exciting. So, if you are enjoying that, I hope you are having a great weekend. It's been very wet here this weekend. Very rainy. It's storming right now. So
it is. It's quite rainy.
So, how's everyone doing?
Yes, we hope you're having a wonderful week.
Yes.
Or end of your week, beginning of your new week, however you want to look at it.
Yes. Yes. Sunday evening feeling. Emma, you got the Sunday evening feeling? Yeah.
I know that feeling now.
You know that feeling. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We have some new news.
We'll
go over trivia in just a second.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go over trivia.
Yeah, let's do the trivia.
All right, trivia. You guys are awesome. So if you were wondering what port you just saw, it was Alaskan.
Sorry, Misty. No skull shirt.
And it was, it's been released, and it was a great day. We went up to the Axla viewpoint. I can't say that very well. The fire that completely destroyed the city was in 1904, and the story behind it's really cool because it only left, the fire started in, I'm not going to get that right, so I'm not going to say it, but it started somewhere, and all of the homes and buildings were built out of wood, so in one night, the entire town burned to the ground except one home, and which was amazing. They call it the Miracle House, which is really, really cool, and there was only one casualty out of the whole thing. I think there were, I don't remember the number of people that were at like 10,000 people that didn't have a home, and then they built, so the question number 3 was, what did they build it back up as? It was Art Nouveau style, and if you ever get to go there, it is absolutely beautiful. The architecture is absolutely stunning. It's fantastic. So very, very cool. And let's see. Port, Dawn, and Allison. You guys got that. Allison first. Fire, Vanessa, and Allison. You guys got that. The art style, which Allison did start with an N. It's Art Nouveau. But Sonia and Wheezy, you guys got that one. The number one fish export for Norway, or for, not Norway, for Alaskan is cod. And Wheezy, you got that. That was amazing. And then how many steps were there to the top of the viewpoint? There were 418. We went down them. We did not go up them. So that went to Vanessa and Allison. So good job, guys. I love our trivia. It's so fun. I love making it. It's fun. So
apparently, I look like one of the minions.
Your hair is crazy today.
Let's all talk about, we know how controlling a certain person is in this group here. So let's understand that this not only passed, but was designed by her. So
this is a between mini cruises. So he hasn't had a haircut in a very, very, very long time. So yeah, it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But that does lead to some really, since we said already out the bag, the good news this week is we've been very stressed out this month.
That's putting it very lightly. It has been, the sky is falling for us for this month, and we try to always put our best foot forward, but we've had a very rough 45 days. So
yeah, it's been pretty hard. Our company is lower than it's been since we've started. We've been running our company full time with us out having a job since 2012. Pretty much. We moved back to Florida in 2012, and we've been going full-time since then. We ran it a little bit before that, having jobs as well as running the company. So neither one of us have had a job since 2012, and our company is lower than it's ever been in those years. So Sean had to find another job, and he did. So that's been stressful. That money is always stressful, and having enough money, and we canceled our cruises and all that stuff, and to get all that in line for our finances, and we've been stressing a little. But
that's true, Emma. It does give me the height advantage. Now I can ride all my favorite rides here in town. So that's true. It is funny because when I go through the security, they're like, "Sir, your hair, sir." Like my hair has attitude of some kind, and it can automatically retract. Like, "Oh, sorry." through your hair. It's touching this detector thing. Really happens. All right. So
I didn't get to finish the story about you having a new job.
Sorry. You can keep going. I just had to add that because Emma, when the world famous Emma makes a statement, we got to respond.
Right. So Sean has a new job and he starts this week.
Well, technically I started last week.
He did have an orientation kind of day last week. I
shadowed somebody.
He's working for Disney Broadcast, which is huge.
And we can't really say anything else past that. Say.
Yes. But he is freelancing with Disney Broadcast.
It really is a dream gig, so I'm super grateful. Really I hope I don't screw it up, but yeah, I'm super, super grateful.
Yeah, so it's freelance. So to answer your question, Emma, it's still basically our schedule. Sean has to tell them when he's not available, but we still have the freedom is still primarily there. And Sean gets
knock on wood. So. Yes, knock on wood.
Now Sean has 3 jobs. Mm-hmm. So he has our company, he has this new Disney job, and then he has Sean and Stef job as well. So making videos.
We finished a video last night. We're starting on another one this morning. I will continue to work on that video the second this live stream is done.
Yeah.
Hence the hair.
But we're so excited because now we have a job, and so we're really excited for that. But something that we didn't need a job for, this. Ta-da!
Yeah.
We have to thank Brittany Watson for sponsoring us again.
She's an amazing human.
Amazing
person. Human.
If you guys need a travel agent, definitely look up her company, Your Perfect Getaway by Brittany Watson. She is sponsoring us on Navigator of the Seas in September. We're so excited. And we're really excited because we get to go back to Coco Cay. So we can hear the
Perfect.
thunder.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear the thunder, but we're being attacked for sure. Oh my gosh.
So we're going to Coco Cay on Harmony, which is in like 35 days, Harmony of the Seas, which we're really excited about. But we have to do our tour and all that stuff. And so we're excited to go back and play all day. So we don't have to do a tour again because we've already been there. So really excited. So look, everybody's like so excited for you. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Sean's very nervous about his new job.
I am.
It's been,
I stress over everything.
I stress over everything. 10 years? How many years? 9
let's
years?
Just make
8 years?
let's just make me even more nervous. Yeah, let's just.
No, it's good. He's excited. It's going to be good.
It's cool.
It's just, Sean has to drive. Sean doesn't really drive anywhere, which is really.
Unless it's an ATV on an island, then I do drive.
So, yeah, it's going to be good. So we're excited.
I'm happy. I'm positive. Everyone keeps making comments about my schedule. That's an issue, and but it's currently an issue now. So I just work around it. Work extra hours. It is what it is. We'll make it happen. Thanks to Brittany for putting 2 ships on the map this year. Boom! And that's number 2 right there. So not only did Brittany put us on one, she put us on another, the Carnival Sunrise in December. She cannot wait. Been looking to do the sunrise for a long time, and we're super, super grateful for Brittany. And seriously, Brittany, you're an amazing human. So if you don't know who Brittany is, please check her out. And the links are in the description. Our lights are going off. So Heather. And she said she booked Johnny's ATV. Oh, thank you, Heather.
That's so awesome. Woo-hoo. Yay, Heather booked Johnny's. If you guys don't know what Johnny's ATV is, look him up. He's awesome. And turn that off. He's a great company, has a great ATVs, and we loved it. It was such a fun tour. So that is awesome, Heather. Thank you so much for your super chat. That is amazing. So thank you, Brittany. Like I said, if you need a travel agent, definitely look her up. She's amazing. She treats her clients so well. I mean, we get gifts, and it's just amazing, and she's such a wonderful person, and this is the biggest gift of all, to put us on 2 cruises. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We definitely appreciate it.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, thank you, Madison and Allison. You are awesome. Thank you so much. What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
You guys are awesome. We love you as well. Big heart to you guys. Heart. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So yeah, it's been a good week. We've been a good week for us. Justin was just telling us that something really cool is that it was almost 2 years ago today that we started our vlogging journey. Now, if you don't know anything about our history to get where we are now,
it did not start here.
It did not start with cruising. So we had eventually first started doing fertility, our fertility journey to try to start a family. And that's what we were trying to document that for ourselves so that we'd have a memory of everything. And what's cool about it.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You guys are so amazing.
Amy Lloyd, thank you so much. And thank you. We love you right back. And thank you so much for the congratulations. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
You all are awesome.
So much.
You all are amazing. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. But it's the What's really cool is and if you haven't seen it, I'll play the very beginning. It's so funny to look back 2 years ago where we started our journey. If you do want to look back into the older vlogs, beware.
Yes.
It's real life. It is sad.
Episode 3 is brutal. I think 3 is the most brutal, but yeah.
I think at the end's pretty hard too.
The end's pretty, yeah. Episode 3 and the very last episode are both very
welcome
brutal.
to Sean and Stef in real life.
That's us. 2 years ago, exactly. That's when we started this channel. Thank you, Justin, for telling us about this. I do look very good.
July 3rd. That's crazy. So thank you, Justin, for pointing out the fact that this is like our 2-year anniversary, which is so exciting. So cool. So that is it. Oh, we need to do homework from last week. It was a holiday week, so we did have a few videos that came out. We did put up our very final Azura sad tier. Our final day 8 of Azura went up last week. Leaving on Virgin, which was fun. We did go to Weatherspoons, which has become like our favorite restaurant in the UK. Wish we had that here. We did release 5 things we love about Carnival, which was so much fun and makes me want to get on a Carnival ship again sooner rather than later. And that was it. That was all we did.
Justin says that he believes you're the most angry in Antigua. It's the most angry he's ever seen you. Yeah.
It's probably true. Yeah.
For those of us who are going through our daily vlogs. All right.
Coming up this week,
woo.
We have our full review coming out tomorrow of P&O Azura, now that all the vlogs are done. On Wednesday, we'll be releasing our 5 things we love about Disney Cruise Line.
What?
And then on Friday, we have a very special video.
On a very special episode of Blossom.
All about ports of call. Tips and tricks, which is a fun new series. We're going to have different cruise tips coming out. We're really excited about it. I was asking our Facebook group today, if you've missed that, you can go to our Facebook Cruise Buddies and join. And I've been asking people today lots of questions for this new video that we have coming out.
Our VIPs have seen both of those, or they have access to them. So.
Yes, they have. So that's really exciting. So there we go. Oh yeah, and if you didn't know, we have an Amazon store now. A lot of people wonder about like our luggage and makeup stuff that I use and all that stuff. It's right here on Amazon, which is really cool. And what's really neat is there's a little thing here that you can hover over and see my thoughts on this stuff. So I just give a little bit of, whatever it is, like this little cord, this little pack, which we don't use this pack anymore. I should probably take it off. But it's a fun store. All of our shoes are there. All of our Norway shoes. What? Oh my gosh.
Najuma Brown, thank you so much.
So
enjoys
much.
our vlogs. Thank you. You are awesome. What?
Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. Oh, you guys are so awesome.
And yes, Sharon, I did. I wasn't sure if anybody would have gotten that. I'm glad somebody out there got that because I was afraid I might have just made a Blossom reference for 0 reason.
Blossom. All right, let's get to some questions. So that's all of our stuff, guys. Yes, it has all the stuff on my paper. So that's all.
Cool. So we got some questions in the queue already.
Yes, we do.
So load it up.
Let's see. Days with Hayes, you asked. Send that out. Had a blast on Adventure of the Seas. Now going to be booking Oasis of the Seas for next year. And will Sean be going down Devil's Peak? I don't know what the rest of
the zip line. And the answer is yes. Yes, we will definitely go down the Devil's Peak zip line.
What is that?
The zip line.
Where?
I believe it's at Perfect Day.
Oh, I did not know.
Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
our message is cut off, unfortunately, Days with Hayes, but I'm assuming you're talking about Perfect Day? Maybe not. I could be wrong. But if there's a zip line and I'm there. So, yes. Okay, moving on.
Moving on. We are thinking about doing the Flow Rider.
By we mean her. I'm not doing Flow Rider. My center of gravity is not built for flow riding. I would be eating the mat.
On
be one of these things.
Symphony because it was freezing, but I do not have that same excuse on Harmony since it's in the middle of August. So yeah, Flow Rider. All right, LuTube, you said maybe a silly question. There are no silly questions. But can Brittany work with Canadian clients? That's a very good question. That is not a silly question. That's a great question. I think you should contact her. She is on Facebook. Look up Your Perfect Getaway by Brittany Watson on Facebook and send her a quick message. She always replies. She's probably here in the chat room as well, so we can see if she says anything. But if she's not here, then definitely look her up on Facebook. She will answer right away.
Oh my goodness gracious. Kay Redmond, thank you so much. Whoa.
So much.
Goodness gracious. Y'all making us feel special today. Thank you so much.
You guys are so
Oh,
awesome.
and another one right on top of it. Tracy Deese, found your channel a few months ago. Love you guys. Keep on being you. Thank you for finding us, Tracy.
We have to give you another one of these.
Yeah. Woo, 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 woo.
Gotta give you another one. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Wow,
Oh my
you all are
gosh.
awesome. Yes, Emma did this in the English Channel in freezing cold weather. Like they're like polar bears, chilling, high fiving, going, check this out. I get it. I have no balance. For me, it'd be literally just falling. I'm sure there are people out there who want to see a reel of that, but for Stephanie,
It's just going to be me falling over and over and over again.
And I got to get that in 4K 60. I got to get that high speed goodness.
I'm ready. I'm so ready. Allison, you said, do you have any advice on the Las Vegas Strip? We are going for my birthday in 26 days. Happy birthday! We have been before, however, would love to see what you guys think, probably, is what I'm guessing the rest of that says. We absolutely love Vegas. Our favorite hotels in Vegas are the MGM Signature.
The Signature's a lot of fun.
At the MGM Grand. It's off the Strip. It's connected to the MGM Hotel.
Yeah.
But it's off the... It's like in the back of MGM. It's all connected underneath, but it's non-smoking and there's no casino, and we really like that it's calm.
We do it because we used to have conventions in Vegas all the time,
yeah.
and we just wanted to not be next to partiers when we were trying to get up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, But the other one, what's the other one that we loved that's right across the street that had the hot tub and we got the flu? We loved the hotel, but we got the flu.
It was Planet Hollywood. Alara.
Yeah, Alara. Yeah, Alara we loved Alara.
We love Vegas.
Vegas is awesome. We go to Vegas a lot.
Everything is just fantastic there. It's just like being on a cruise ship that doesn't ever move. That's basically what it is. Have a great time. Happy birthday. Yay. All right, Sue, you said you visited Funchal Madeira on Norwegian Epic. How long did you queue for the cable car all day? Oh my goodness. So long.
Probably close to 90 minutes.
So long.
It was very aggravating.
The worst.
Very aggravating because people were cutting in line and doing all kinds of nonsense.
So it was, I would say...
It's funny, we're cutting that right now.
We are. Funny. Sean's doing that video right now. It was about almost 2 hours. It was so long. I mean, it was just so long. The tours for that through the cruise line get priority. They have a special line, so they take over the entire place. If you're going to go do it, get there as soon as possible. We learned that for the funicular in Bergen. That's why we ran to the funicular in Bergen.
Indeed.
Because we didn't want to have all of the tour buses in front of us. And we wanted to have time. And it was awesome. We got to be by ourselves. So I really like that. Great question.
Perhaps we should shave my head on camera because there's a lot of people complaining about my hair right now. It's funny.
Oh, I like your hair.
It was like a Disney queue, Emma. It was a nightmare to get on the cars,
so
and then they
bad.
crammed you in. We had someone both times. We had someone FaceTiming or on a conversation. So all we had was B-roll, which is fine. Oh my goodness gracious! Another one. Whoa.
Blue Ocean, I will get back to your question.
Dawn Cruz, thank you, Dawn. We love you. Sending Callie love your way. We're sending love your way with all the shakiness going on.
Yes,
her brother, Stephanie's brother, is out there, so we hope you're okay with all the shakiness going on.
Thank you so much for your super chat. So nice. Oh my gosh. All right, Blue Ocean, you asked. Saw your video on the Bliss. Would you suggest a day pass or a spa suite? Is it worth the upcharge?
We've done both.
So for us, it's a little different because we're always we're always shooting and need to get stuff for our show. So anymore for us, we don't really relax. And I say that in quotes because it's fun for us. We really enjoy what we do when we go on cruises now. But it's different as far as being able to spend all our time in the spa pass. So when we've actually had a spa pass, either purchased the whole week pass or we actually had a spa suite on Norwegian on the Epic once. It was a terrible room, but it was fine. We got the day pass on Bliss, and I feel like we spent more time actually enjoying the spa with the day pass than we ever did with the week pass. But we used it as a port day, so that was a big difference. So while everybody was out at port, we literally used the spa. Like, it was like, okay, excursion 1 is get into the pool. Excursion 2 is go to the snow room. Excursion 3 is go to the steam room. I mean, we kind of did, it was kind of like stations, like back in school.
I felt like we appreciated it more that way.
We did, yeah, we did. So, I mean, we like the day pass, and I think Sean and I both talked about it together, like, this was a lot better use of our time in the spa than with the week pass.
When we had the week pass before, Stephanie would also try to carve out every single day. Like, she would be upset if we didn't even get like an hour in the spa, and then she would be like, well, we only had an hour in the spa. So for us, the week pass was not the best. You felt like you didn't get your use out of it.
No, we're always like, we would go in when we had it with Norwegian, we'd always go in for like an hour, and you're like, okay, well, we have this the next day, so I don't really want to stay here, so we leave. And then the next day we come in for like an hour, and then we leave. When we had the day pass, we're like, we had a day pass, and I'm going to use every second of this day pass. I'm not wasting this excursion money. So it was just kind of a different, I don't know, I guess it's just how the way your brain works. And my brain was like, I will use every second of this since we paid extra.
Oh, just Pamela. Cute animals behind you. Oh, thank you. 2 gatos and a donkey from Grand Turk.
Yes,
it's a Grand Turk donkey.
Our little donkey from when we painted the fence. Thank you so much, Dawn. So much. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Ah. Okay, where were we?
You got tons in the queue, yo.
I got it. Hope that answers your question. Blue Ocean Life. Zay the Cruiser, you said what were your thoughts on the Havana cabin on Carnival? We loved it.
Between the room itself and the access to everything that you get in the Havana area, and the fact that everything's on deck 5, it was kind of like having the Haven without paying for it. Honestly, it was the greatest. We had an awesome breakfast. We had an awesome bar. We had 2 awesome bars, actually. A great pool that was private until 7, and then we had access to everything. Everything is on deck 5. So I mean,
yes, it's such a great location.
You just roll out of the Havana into your favorite bar, and then into your favorite restaurant, and then back into the Havana. It was the greatest situation ever. I loved every second.
I loved it too. I actually really liked our Havana cabana. I know they have regular Havana rooms that have balconies that are just regular. The regular cabins, their balconies are huge, but I'm not saying they're regular. They're not like the Havana cabana. I'll say that. Havana cabana has the special walkout patio. You feel like you're at a beach resort, not on a cruise ship. And I thought that was really neat. It was a different feeling for us. There was a hanging swing, and when you looked out, you really felt like all you were missing was sand. Like, if there was sand there, you would be perfect. It would just feel like a beach location. I loved that. I thought it was great.
And there's a lot of rumors saying that there's no privacy and that people are always staring at you. That's partially or marginally true. On night 1, people go exploring and they go back behind your cabins because they're curious and confused as to what's going on here. But after night 1, we didn't see a single person back there except for people who were actually staying next to us. So
and nobody really walked back there. Mm-mm. So they used to have on your doors, your sliding glass doors, you used to be able to have your key to unlock and lock it. They got rid of that because it wasn't actually working and people were breaking into your room. So that was because you couldn't leave there. No one really was back there. So it was kind of nice. Great question. WJs, you asked, are you going on the Carnival Mardi Gras? We are. We will be going on the Mardi Gras in October of next year. It will be the very first sailing out of the new Carnival Port Canaveral Terminal. We're really, really excited. All right. Let's see. Jennifer, you said, hey, y'all.
Hey.
Do you have interest in cruising on smaller ships like the Royal Caribbean Serenade of the Seas? We really do, actually.
Oh, yes, we have. So we've done all the big ships, so now we really want to do the small ships. We've done some smalls in the past, but I believe our 2 upcoming ships outside of Harmony are small.
Yeah, the Navigator and then Carnival Sunrise are both smaller ships. They might be the small ships that we've sailed.
And we want to do Mariner and Grandeur as well. So
yes.
I believe those are all considered small. So yes, we don't always do the big bad beasties, but it just happened to be that way.
Yeah, it just worked out that way. TV Queen would love a live chat behind the scenes. Like, how do you insert the questions on screen? Any other footage? Yeah, so we've been thinking about doing a whole sort of kind of tutorial on how to do live streams, this what you see.
Because this is what we do.
This is just to show you this. We've sort of no one's taught us, that we just kind of picked up things as we were going and learned things. And I don't watch a lot of news, but when I do watch news, I don't watch the actual news broadcast. I watch the lower thirds and the things popping on the screen to see. I'm like, ooh,
we watch a lot of cheddar.
Yeah. I could put that into our live stream. So I look at stuff like that, and then I try to say, how can I put that into us? But that's a very good thing. We are thinking
we do have a BTS channel. We're going to revisit it. Just, that would be job number 4 right now. When life clears up just a little bit, we will go back to our BTS channel. We have so many behind the scenes tutorials that we want to do.
We have a whole bunch of stuff from the UK. We did like packing and stuff. We take on excursions, or we have how we pack our bag. We have a bunch of stuff. We just haven't had any time to really. It's been the last 30 to 45 days has just been tears and stress, and I think we aged like 10 years. It's fine. It is what it is, but it's just been really difficult. So we're going to get back.
Yeah, we're completely self-taught. So we'll help. You've already got a really great training series for anyone who wants to learn, for editing. Even if you don't use the particular software Stephanie trained in, all the editing techniques are all true to form.
Yeah. Ben, would you guys do an Alaskan cruise? Absolutely. We definitely want to do an Alaskan cruise. We just have to save up the funds to do it because Alaskan excursions are very expensive. Excuse me. And we want to make sure we do it right. So we want to make sure we get all the helicopter rides. We were watching Julia, the solo cruiser, and she's got sled dogs and she's got helicopter rides. And so I pull up the pricing and I'm like, oh, okay.
Whoa.
So it's one that we have to plan. It's going to be basically our big year trip. We try to do one big trip a year, which we did the UK, we did Europe, Norway, and then of course Northern Europe this year. So we're going to try to work it in and see if we can get all that in. But yes, we definitely want to do Alaska. Definitely. Isabel, where do you put all of your magnets? They're all in our fridge. Our fridge is pretty.
We'll post a photograph of it. There's probably not a whole lot more room. We're gonna have to dedicate a wall or something. That magnetic paint or whatnot.
It's getting pretty full. I love it. It's my happy place. It's one thing that I really enjoy, collecting the magnets, because when you're in a bad place, you can just go, wow, we went there.
Yeah, life isn't always great. We get a lot of hatred about being spoiled or having a trust fund. I would love a trust fund. I think we all would. I don't have one. She doesn't have one. I'm about to start selling the couch and the treadmill and anything that's not locked down. We love to share all aspects because that's the only way you can be genuine and real, right? I mean, we can't always be showing you the highlight reel. That's not realistic.
That's very true. Life's not a highlight reel. Life is hard. James, you said, what vlog was the loud noise in the room? It was the Norwegian epic.
Thanksgiving.
We had a spa suite.
Yes.
It's
way back there. Way back there.
Yeah.
It would be 2017.
Yes. Sarah, you said, I can't believe how early you get up on your cruises. I feel tired on your behalf. It is an early day
story.
On ship tour day.
Mm-hmm.
We don't.
Pretty much every day.
We've kind of gotten used to it.
Yeah.
We get up early now, so it kind of just is just what it is. We don't sleep past 6:30 now. So we're always up and we're ready to go. So it just works out. Yeah. And it's really nice to have the ship by yourself, just to be able to be like, and relax, and you get to see the pool empty.
There's nothing worse when you do this great shot of the pool, and it's like, and it's like half naked dude in a thong. Where did you come from, bro? You weren't there 2 seconds ago. Oh, and you've got the towel clips. Awesome. Cool. So that's why we do the 5:30 thing.
Yeah,
because it's
really
always
nice.
dude in a banana hammock. And I'm like, man, what's cracking? And it's always, it's just not what you want. It's never what you want to see. To quote my best friend Rusty, it's never what you want to see.
Yes. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Paintbrush. You said, hi, guys. Hello.
Hola.
Really enjoyed your Panda vlogs.
Thank you.
It would be great if you could put a playlist out, as we love the music you have been using.
We have one.
We actually do have one.
If you go to SeanandStephIRL.blog, if you type Spotify in the search, it will come up with our playlist. I can also put a link to it at the end of the live stream. But yes, we post all of our music because we get this question quite a bit. So all the music that we use is from Epidemic Sound, and our entire Spotify playlist is open to the public.
Yes. And yes, we do get up early. Crazy Cat Traveler. Yes, the cats get us up early.
Yeah.
They will sit on me.
Yeah. We have one right here. We have one right here. He will let you know the second the sun is up. He will let you know.
Yeah, it's we don't sleep in.
Actually, we sleep in later on a ship than we do here, because here it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock that the cats decide to start staring.
They are fun. We love them. Amy, you asked, I am looking into river cruises. Have you guys planned any river cruises yet? We have not, but we have been watching Emma Cruises and Cruise with Ben and David, and they just did the most fantastic river cruises that we've ever could imagine, and they look wonderful. We definitely want to see if we can plan that. They are a little on the expensive side for us right now, but they just look so amazing, and the views, like I'm watching their videos and I'm like, that's the water right there. They're just, Emma's standing on the balcony and I'm like, what is happening? She's right on the water. It's so cool. And then the scenery going by, it's just beautiful and unbelievable. And we definitely have to do that.
What's that?
Get on a river cruise.
Yeah. I believe Emma and Ben and David have made the river cruising look really, really good.
Yes.
So
I need to catch up. I'm slow today. 5 minutes. Okay. David, you said love monkey birthday in Gibraltar, visiting on Pando Azura next July. Is it easy to walk from the ship to the rock? That's a great question. And it is. We got lost. But if you walk from the ship and you go into the city center, like don't
there
go down
everywhere.
a side street and go into the actual city
So
center.
if you want to rewatch our Gibraltar episode, you'll see very quickly why we will lose the amazing race before episode 1 starts. Not even before it ends. Because I can't let Stephanie just walk. She's like, yeah, it's this way. And we know this why.
Oh my gosh.
We walked through a parking structure. We walked behind alleyways. I mean,
we did the wrong path, and when we came back, we're like, wow, that was a lot easier. So I was walking. You can see the line for the cable car in the entire city. So I was literally walking straight to the line. It didn't work out so well. So if you have GPS or something, for that, also get there early because the lines do get pretty long, we were told. So, and have a good time.
For sure.
Amazing. TV Queen, when you were away on a cruise, I guess live chat is canceled.
It's funny. I think you're a fly on the wall because we just had this conversation this morning.
We did.
My laptop, the big beast laptop that we carry, that's roughly like just shy of 100 pounds. That's like 8,000 whatever in Europe language. It's like carrying a small group of children. It's huge. That has the capability. It has a great GPU in it, so it has the capability of doing our live streams that we do right here, including the graphics and everything. So we're really debating taking a miniature version of this set with us onto Harmony, and providing that the internet's legit, we are going to continue with cruising with Sean and Stef.
We're going to try
Sundays. So yeah, well, no promises, but we have the gear just sitting here, and we were thinking. It's so weird that you said
just
that.
Talked about this
we
this morning.
Literally just talked about that this morning. Stef's like, I don't want to give up so many live streams. I'm like, yeah, I don't either. So yeah, it was pretty wild. So yeah, that's hopefully the goal. Fingers crossed that we can pull it off on the ship.
We're going to do this whole thing right here.
Everything you see right
except
here.
the background.
Yeah,
it should be ocean.
Pretty sure if we had lights going off, we're afraid though that we have to make sure to unplug them because they're going to go off when the cats are home and we're not. So they're just going to be chilling, like eating some food, and like, that would be weird.
Yeah, so we have to, but hopefully it'll be ocean behind us, and we'll be doing the exact same setup from Harmony. Fingers crossed. We're hoping. We thought of it today, so we have plenty of time to get it set up and get it ready. So we'll see how it goes.
Emma, your greatest achievement is not being in one of our vlogs. Emma, for those of you who don't know, Emma's an amazing YouTuber. I don't know why she's being she's one of the YouTubers out there that have been super, super kind to us since day one. And her and Ben and David, when we were in Europe, they all made us feel so incredibly special. And so I don't know why Emma's showering us it's the other way around, Emma. You're awesome, and we strive to be more like you, truly.
Everybody inspires everybody. I love it.
The YouTube community is very inspirational to one another.
Dawn, you said you would love to learn how to pack for a trip. We actually
shot that B-roll.
We have all of this camera footage. We have everything. We have to get it done and edited for.
Seems like my workload gets higher and higher and higher.
We'll get it there. We'll get there. We'll get into a new normal, and we'll have everything there. Thank you, Emma, for your amazing kind words. You're so amazing, and Robbie, you as well. Two great people that we have been the pleasure and lucky enough to meet in real life, and you guys are awesome. Bill, this is the best. How did you get lucky to marry Stef? And Stef, what bet did you lose?
Story.
There's no bets.
I'm a mess. Stef is the prize for certain. They always say someone steps down and somebody steps up.
No.
I'm definitely stepping up to Stephanie's level.
We are very equal. We're equal. We do You're my other half. That's a good thing.
For those of you who don't know, very quickly, our backstory, Stephanie and I have both been Disney cast members many, many times in many, many different fashions. Stephanie was in the Tapestry Parade. Stephanie was in the college program. I was a monorail pilot. I was an attraction host, and I've worked in marketing for Disney for many, many years. For the longest time, if you saw Tinkerbell, her particles were that was my job. I made Tinkerbell's particles. So now I'm doing something else, but that's basically the kind of thing. So we met each other in the parks, and I saw this gorgeous blonde with this most amazing eyes, and it just like and this gorgeous curly hair. And I walked up to her, and she was working at the land boat ride, and I know everything about Disney, so I had to come up with the lamest excuse to talk to this gorgeous woman here. And so I was, and the land boat ride had just gone through a major refurb where they got rid of the live spieling position. The driver, the person who did the narration, is gone. And so I just go up to her and I'm like, hey, what happened to the boat drivers? Anything to talk to her, right? So it was really lame. And the second we were done with the conversation, I had to be honest with her and be like, look, I can't start off what could potentially be an amazing relationship on a lie. So I had to tell her right off the bat that's like, yo, I know what's going on there. I've been a part of this. So yeah, that's how we met, and we got engaged. They gave us, here's something very funny. We got a free ride on Soarin' for getting engaged.
It was actually a very cool
very sweet.
Story.
It was very sweet.
It was very sweet. Our sweet engagement story. So Sean, Sean said I was working at the land boat ride, which is the lamest ride at Epcot.
It's only good for air conditioning and sleep.
It's just not a good ride. The reason I was working there, I was also teaching, but teachers don't make the best money, and so I wanted park tickets, so I was working at Disney on the weekends to get park tickets for free. And so here I am at this boat ride. I've been teaching all week, and Sean knows it was just a stressful week and all this other stuff. I didn't know this was going to happen, and Sean had arranged for my managers and everybody else to be involved in this proposal. It's very, very public. It was amazing. But I had to get on this boat, which I hate the ride.
And she refused.
And they were like, because you have to ride the boat and pick up trash that people drop into the water, because people are terrible people most of the time when they ride rides. They just throw things off the rides. So there was trash in the water that you have to pick up. And I was like, I am not getting in this boat to pick up trash.
And I'm sitting here with all these managers, and they're all on the radio, and they're whispering to each other. I'm like, is something wrong? And they're like, yeah, she won't get on the boat. I'm like, aren't you her boss?
So I almost didn't get proposed to because I would not do this stupid ride.
She finally got on the boat, and she saw these cast members basically holding signs that came out and said, one at a time, Stephanie, will you marry me? At the very end, the last one said, will you marry me? And their cast members throughout. I mean, these managers pull out all the stops. And there was an internal Disney newspaper. They were there, and they took photographs of the whole event and everything. And then they grabbed us and whooshed us onto Soarin' and let us not only ride Soarin', but stay on Soarin'. So
we got
that
to
was
ride
our
twice.
Yeah, we got to ride twice.
Amazing.
That was our big engagement present. So, and then they gave Stephanie the rest of the day off. So that was awesome. So yeah, that's the story of how we met and who we are, and we've been together ever since. And we started a business together. And we've when Stephanie used to be a teacher, I was on the picket line with her trying to get teachers more money. We've gone through a lot. So we've been together a very long time. And so this current current version of us is I don't know.
It's the current version.
Yeah, I guess it's the current. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm getting distracted by all these awesome comments popping up.
You guys are so awesome. We love all of you guys. We have the best family. We weren't able to have a family, but you guys have become our family, and it's just been amazing.
That's how I should have ended the story. If you read our mission statement in our vlogs or on our website, the long story short is we were not able to have kids. Everything that we tried failed miserably. The universe was basically telling us no bueno on the kids. So then we took a cruise, we shrugged it off, that took off, and now you are our family. Yes. So you're stuck with us. I feel like you get the short end of that deal.
So sorry. All right, Rhonda, back to the questions. What is your favorite Caribbean island, and what did you do there?
Ooh, toss up between St. Martin and St. Kitts for me.
Okay.
What about you?
Mine's St. Kitts.
Okay.
Sure.
St. Kitts is gorgeous, but St. Martin's going to always have a special place in my heart.
Yeah, St. Martin was really fun. We'd been there a bunch of times. St. Kitts was our very first time on I forget what cruise it was on. I don't remember what it was. It was recent. But we did explore by ourselves. And that was really special to me because it was the first time we haven't done a planned excursion, and we actually took a vehicle, an ATV vehicle, not even like a safe car vehicle, by ourselves. And it was just a sort of a momentous occasion. And the scenery is beautiful. It's all mountainous and volcanoes and black sand beaches, and it's just a gorgeous place. I had never seen a place like that before.
No, but St. Martin for me was special because we did our first basic tours, and we ended up not being this little tiny channel with, at the time, I think we even had less than 1,000 subs. I don't remember. It was just so long ago, but our tiny little channel, and then all of a sudden we're getting email after email from Johnny going, basically my business is going out of business to I can't facilitate all of the business coming in, and he attributed that to our 2 vlogs that we did. So thank you to our family for not only watching what we did, but actually following it and helping. I mean, Johnny is just a guy. He's just an entrepreneur like anybody else. So thank you for helping out Johnny. You all are amazing humans.
Yeah, it was a touching story for us because, like Sean said, we didn't have a very big channel. I don't even think we were at 1,000 subscribers yet, and we did Johnny's tour and posted on and we had talked to Johnny the whole time, and it was right after the hurricane. I forget what hurricane it was that came through, but it was the big one that happened, and Johnny was almost ready to pack it up and move back to the Netherlands, is where he's from. And so he was like, this is it. This is basically my last thing. And it was amazing to be able to make a video for him. And basically, you know, it changed everything for him with his business. And we are so thankful for you guys for booking with him and basically, you know, allowing him to keep his dream going, which is pretty
The last time we saw Johnny, he didn't know we were coming. It was the 3rd time we were in St. Maarten. We were there to meet somebody else, and we just snuck up to him, and he looked at us, started bawling, and just gave us this huge hug. That's all I care about is stuff like that. The same with the stuff in the DR. It's just why we do what we do. You're all our family, and so thank you so much for taking care of us and in turn taking care of Johnny. You all are amazing humans.
Yeah. TV Queen, it wasn't Katrina. It was after that. It's the one that just happened like 2 years ago, I think. Well, it would have been a year ago because we had just started vlogging. So yeah, it was. Gosh, I can't remember the names. I'm lost there. Ian, how do you get over the cruise blues after a cruise?
Some might say booking another cruise.
Some might say book another cruise, but it's actually pretty difficult. Cruising is for us, especially this is just personally, it's a place where we're so happy, and then you come back to real life and you're just like, oh, and you just don't want to get out of bed, and
I think the ocean cures anxiety.
So
you know,
amazing.
I suffer from crazy anxiety, so
I think finding sunshine is something that helps us out when we come back. We've been walking like outside and just trying to not be, get into this depressed state, and sunshine's very helpful.
Actually, we took that advice from Emma. Emma told us she takes really long walks all the time, and that was awesome. So we decided to start doing that as well.
That's one thing that helps us get through cruise blues and any other blues really that's going on. It's a good one. Kevin, you and your boyfriend are going on.
Emma said that we can adopt her, but she doesn't believe we're old enough for that. So let's just be cousins. Okay. All right, cool, Emma. Okay.
Still family.
Still family.
That's great.
Hey, can we borrow a room in Europe? Because I think we just want to, cruise in Europe more.
Kevin, have a great time. You and your boyfriend are going on the Epic in November.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
So awesome.
Enjoy it. We absolutely love the Epic. It's fantastic. One of the first. Yes, Brighton. We saw Brighton. What's this? I'm trying to find your things. Beth, you said, what is the best computer for editing? So that's a very interesting question. It depends on I would say it depends on your footage, right?
Yeah, so if you're going to do 4K, or if you do what we do, 4K 60, which is basically 2 times 4K, right? You need a lot of storage, a lot of data, and you need drives fast enough to not only push the footage. What? Kelly Mitchell, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You are awesome, Kelly.
Awesome. Thank you very
back
much.
to drives. You can do a Mac. I used to be Mac only. You can do a Mac, but right now PCs are where it's at. You need a big bad GPU, and you need as much RAM as you can get. And then of course you need drives that can push this. So everything I have that I work on the show with is all SSDs, and that right there means everything's double or triple the cost. But I have 2 SSD RAIDs, and then I've got a 1 SSD cache drive, which allows the machine to basically use the speed of the drive to do pre-rendering and stuff like that. So I know Jamie from Sharon at Sea built his own PC. I'm considering doing that myself, but right now I'm running Alienware rigs. Right now we're both running Alienware machines and an Alienware laptop, purely because it had the maximum amount of RAM and GPU that we had at the time. So right now, if you're doing anything in 4K, make sure you're running on SSDs and as much RAM and as bigger GPU as you possibly can afford. That's basically what you need. If you're doing 1080, you can come down a whole step. You can probably get away with 16 gigs of RAM. I'd recommend 32 for HD. For 4K, 64 is where it's at. So
you should put a post together.
Yeah, I'll put a post together. Yeah, that's a lot of information.
That's a lot of
but that's the kind of thing I do though. I roll up and I build machines for my clients, and I use After Effects and Premiere every day. So my machine's got to be like crazy. The gig at Disney has like 16 GPUs. I'm kind of geeked out. I almost work for free just to play with that computer. It's just like, so yeah. But yeah, if you're doing 4K, SSDs and RAM and GPU, those are your big 3.
And Ella, thank you so much for your sweet words. You also inspire us as well. I mean, your story is just, oh my gosh, I sending all the hugs to you and your family. And it's just, I love that we all get to sort of be together and sort of cry together and, go through life together. It's great that we have this community, and we are so thankful for all of you. And Ella, sending lots and lots of love to you.
Sorry to everybody for all the tech talk. This is why we keep all that on the BTS channels. For those of you who are saying stuff like, you lost me at RAM and you might as well be speaking Spanish, I completely understand. Don't get me started on tech. I can just ramble forever. If we had a tech show, I'd be like, and coming up next is HDMI. I'll just start throwing out letters,
Yes. Yes. Bill, you asked, is there a cruise you have not done yet, but you want to? There are a few. Many. So we've kind of gone away from cruising specific to location specific.
Yeah.
We want to see certain locations. For me, I definitely want to get to the Galapagos for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, penguins.
Antarctica. Penguins. Do you know we missed puffins? I just found out in Alaskan, they're puffins.
Yeah, I don't. The reason she just sprung that data on me live is so I can't react. This is news to me. She knows how much I love puffins. I would have one on my shoulder to come with me, puffin. I would call my puffin Sherpa, and we would climb the mountains together. No, of course, I'm glad I get this information right now.
Yeah.
Woo! Todd Hibbs.
Thank you so much.
Wanted to know, what is your favorite thing to do on a cruise? Thank you, Todd. This 10-year-old Jada on my grandfather's YouTube account. I'm going on my first cruise in March. I wanted to ask, what is your favorite thing to do on a cruise? Well, Jada, for being 10, I would suggest all the fun. I don't know what ship you're going on, but I would suggest all the fun stuff that you find on ships, like the arcade, the slides, water stuff. We love doing all that stuff. Putt-putt golf. If you're on the right ship, go-karts. We love it.
The kids clubs.
The kids clubs are awesome.
Are so fun. Everybody's just having a great time and enjoying themselves. So yeah, I kind of wish that my family would have started cruising when I was young. I know Emma has been cruising forever since she's been really little. And I wish we had done that same thing, because it's so fun to see all the kids having just meeting new people and making new friends. That's fun. Enjoy your cruise. That's fantastic.
Awesome. Woo-woo.
Yay. Woo-hoo-hoo. Love first cruises. I'm caught up on the queue, by the way.
Oh my goodness, we're caught up on the queue. Kelly Mitchell asked a very good question. We'll throw that up in the queue right now.
Yeah, slides. We're with Allison. Slides are awesome. And they're getting better and better. We're so excited because Navigator has the coaster, the water coaster. So excited about that. Kelly, you said, what about the Hawaiian Pride of America cruise? Yes. So we're not, it's not top of our list.
I want to see Hawaii.
We want to
for
see
sure.
Hawaii.
And if it's got a great itinerary, that could be the way to do it. But yeah, we haven't.
For us, flying to Hawaii in itself, or even flying to California in itself, is just a big expense for us. We can fly to basically Japan.
We were able to fly to London on this trip cheaper than it would be to fly to the West Coast.
So that's our only hesitation, is we can fly pretty much anywhere else except Hawaii to get the same price to get to Hawaii. So
it's on our list. It's something we want to do. We definitely want to do Hawaii. We want to do Alaska. We want to do Panama Canal.
Yeah, Panama Canal, Alaska, Japan.
Emma said she was 11 on her first cruise. She's been doing a lot longer than, you grew up on a cruise ship. That's awesome.
Says she felt grown up going to the buffet for pizza. My parents went to the normal restaurant. That is amazing.
That's cool. Yeah, your parents just let you roll on your own. That's the beauty of cruising.
That is fantastic. Cruising is so much fun. I really wish we would have been able to do it for kids. Actually, Sean and I both said after watching Below Deck, we wish we would have known about cruising and yachting. And this
are you kidding? I would be a deckhand in a heartbeat.
We would so be a yachty.
Oh my goodness gracious! Hand me a mop or a garden hose or whatever it is, squeegee. I don't care. I will definitely wash windows to see the world. That seems like an unfair deal for you guys.
Yes. And Emma, yes, if you're going to Hawaii, you might as well come back here. Exactly. That's how we feel for the cost of the flight is just
and we should
crazy.
also mention that Robbie was basically born on a cruise ship. If you don't know who Robbie Cruises is, that's Robbie and Emma, if you put them together in the same room, the world might explode. There's just too much awesome there.
I got Blue Ocean Life. All right, Blue Ocean Life, you said, do you like inside staterooms? We do.
Yeah,
we actually don't. We really like that there's no light pollution in our room. Actually, we get mad at the bottom of the door.
Yeah, if the inside stateroom is angled as such where the doorway comes straight into the bed, we're like, yo, a curtain would be
We're like,
awesome.
oh yeah, so the Disney
that's
Disney
what we
ship
love that
has
about Disney.
has a curtain to separate the parents from your kids, but for us we shut the curtain so that we wouldn't have any light coming from the door. So I usually put a towel down in front of the door at night because just that little bit of light. It's so nice for it to be absolutely pitch black.
It's lovely.
We love balconies, and we love actually the balcony that was probably for light wise, the cove balcony on the Carnival Breeze. So if you're on a cove balcony, it's awesome because you're actually really low to the water. You kind of feel like you're on a yacht because or a river cruise, like you're right on the water line.
For sure.
But it's right underneath the lifeboats, and the lights shine up on the lifeboats at night, and it's like it might as well be sunshine out. I mean, it's so bright.
Yeah.
And it was awful.
Yeah.
That light.
Yeah,
I like it to be pitch
the
black.
light is not an issue for me as much as people rearranging the furniture on their balcony.
yeah.
It's like what, 5 square feet? There's only so many options, yet people are out there every day going, there's got to be a better way, and I'll find it out. And then of course there's that one person who thinks levels is where it's at, so we're gonna go ahead and put the chair on top of the table or something. Don't know what's going on, but it's always every morning at 4 or 3. It's like you can't go any further. I don't know what you're all doing, but yeah, that's what happens to us on the balconies. But we love balconies, but we stay on the inside cabin only to be able to afford more cruises per year. That's it. If money was not a thing, we would do balconies or suites or whatever. I mean, we've done it all. We've done yacht club and haven and all that, but now we're sleeping underneath the engine because that's life.
We're happy.
Yeah, we're happy with it. It's fine.
We're good.
We're never in the room.
WR1U. I forget who that is. That's a person in our group. You do the towel to block out the light. Yes, that's great. A tip for you: you hate the light coming from the peephole. So a lot of cruises have that little slidey thing that comes down, but a lot of them don't, or they've been ripped off, or I don't know what they're missing. But we have, and it's funny. We used to live in California, so we have earthquake putty. If you don't know what that is, you can find it on Amazon.
It's magic.
It's basically, if you had sticky tack when you were in college, I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. Sticky tack, is that a thing?
First Blossom, then Sticky Tack. What's wrong with us?
We're old.
No.
No, we're not.
I don't want to be old.
Anyway, sticky tack is where you put posters on your walls in college so you didn't wreck the walls. But anyway, it's earthquake putty is basically like that. It's very sticky, but it comes right off. So I take that and I put it on everything. That has AC lights, because that thing is like the Eye of Sauron.
Great reference. Nice.
So I stick earthquake putty on that. I stick earthquake putty on the hole for the peephole. I stick it everywhere. Sometimes I think that our room steward thinks it's bubble gum, chewing gum.
It hasn't said anything. Our steward has never ever moved anything or questioned anything.
Yeah, so that's what in our whole entire room. If there's a light on a phone, if there's a light, it's covered with completely covered with earthquake putty. So there you go. There's the tip, earthquake putty. If you want, it's always in our bag. Yeah, you sticky tack, crazy cat traveler.
Woo.
Go team inside cabins. Yay!
It might be called blue tack in Europe. Who knows?
Blue
Y'all,
tack.
everything's so much nicer in the UK. Everything.
Blue tack. We've been watching.
Hello! We're watching 4 in a Bed, which is now, sadly, we've just found out just now that it's now called 3 in a Bed.
Yeah, they just changed that.
They changed it. But
we are watching that.
Obsessing. We found a VPN that works, and we've just been binge watching as much ITV and Channel 4 as humanly possible.
So fun. Jennifer, do you take a little fan for your stateroom? We do. It's
Sort
actually
of.
on our Amazon page. Pull that up. And it is right here. This little guy. Let me pull that up down there. Ooh. Right here. It's a little teeny guy. It's a USB fan, so it plugs in. We have a big long cord. Actually, this one right here. We take the USB cord plugged into this guy.
Into a hub. Look at you.
Look at me organizing this. So this stays.
See, she's so organizing. You think my hair is an accident.
This guy stays on the desk because you can't take extension cords on. I know Royal Caribbean.
Oh my goodness gracious!
My gosh! Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh! 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
Jilhan and Rhonda. Thank you so much, Jill. We love you too. Thank you so much, Rhonda. We love you and Tom. Oh my gosh. We got 2 at once.
Rhonda. Thank you, John. You guys are awesome. And then I'll put it back to our. I'm gonna die. Thank you so much. So anyway, this is the cord we use because you can't use an extension cord anymore on Royal Caribbean.
Right.
So we plug this in at the desk, and I use this extender to reach all the way to the bed. And then we have another little connector guy, which I don't think is on here. I don't think so. We have another little connector guy that splits our USB, this USB, to 2 fans on either side. And what I really like is there's this little hook here, this little place right here.
We hang it off everything.
We hang that, and I put it on the lamps and everything else, and
So yeah,
love that thing.
There's that.
So yeah, we do take a little fan. Jeffrey, any issues with Windows
All right,
10?
I'm gonna keep this technical very, very low. No,
Yes.
if you use proper editing software, you will not run into any issues with Windows 10. So from that, I mean Final Cut, which you can't run on Windows 10, so that's out. Premiere or HitFilm. Anything else outside though has all kinds of issues with the various versions of Windows that you have. So if you're sticking with one of the majors that have constant support, as much as Premiere is a nightmare, it works. And same with HitFilm. HitFilm works with Windows 10 and every variant of it. All the other stuff out there like Filmora and all that have nothing but problems every time they make a new iteration of Windows. All right, no more tech talk. That's me being as succinct as possible.
And Emma, you said you liked light. You actually have a light in your cabin that gets brighter.
Yeah,
and
y'all would be like Highlander, be like, whooshing, there can be only one, Yeah, Stephanie would lose her mind. She would lose her mind. So basically, Emma could sleep here on the set with these two giant ring lights. Like,
I can't do
you
that.
for nappies.
Not for me.
I can't do that. Actually, I can. You can't.
George, you said breakfast, MDR, or buffet.
Most places, I would say buffet. We typically try to find the alternative to both of those for breakfast, but I don't know. I mean, it depends. It's ship specific. Like I loved our side buffet on Horizon, our little special.
Yeah.
It wasn't continental because it had hot food on Horizon. Yeah, remember Horizon
Carnival Horizon. Yeah.
As opposed to Event Horizon or whatever else. No. So yeah, fish building. I'm the one up all night, and she's like, Horizon. Never heard of it. Really, truly love the side buffets. On Royal, I like the buffet over the MDR. I can't think of a ship for breakfast that I've preferred the MDR over the buffet, to be honest. That's just my personal preference, though.
Norwegian has a fantastic, they don't really have MDR. We like to say that they don't have, they have restaurants, like you would go out to restaurant here.
They killed it.
They kind of killed the main dining room concept, which we really love that about Norwegian. So they have hands down the best breakfast for main dining room, I say, because it's fantastic. They have bread baskets, and you just get it's all this kind of food. They have the best coffee. It's so good. When we were on P&O, we actually liked the buffet over all the MDR meals. It was just crazy. We're not typically buffet people, but it's just how it's ship specific, like Sean said, and we always seem to find our little niche, our little corner of where we just want to be.
Can you explain what the MDR is?
MDR is the main dining room.
Yeah, we're getting some people asking what MDR stands for.
The complimentary restaurant that's available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that comes with your cruise ticket. So, yes, that is the MDR main dining room. Heather, thank you so much for your comment. Yes,
you're awesome, Heather.
We do have, I put together a whole thing from start to finish, how to vlog with your phone. Mm-hmm. You don't have to use your phone necessarily. You can skip that and skip just to the footage part once you have your footage. Doesn't matter how you get to the footage. Once you have it, then you can start editing, and editing is the same no matter how you got your video. Whatever way you got it, the editing is the same. So I do have a really cool, and they're all short. Like I tried to make them really
and free.
And they're free. Yeah, they're on there's a playlist in our down there somewhere on that kind of thing. I don't know.
Yes.
All right. We are coming to an end.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock.
Emma, we did not have Is it Yorkshire or Yorkshire?
It's Yorkshire. Yorkshire pudding.
We should know this. We've been hearing it before to bed.
Unless you're trying to insult someone, I think someone in like 4 in a room would be like, "Oh, is this Yorkshire pudding?"
Yorkshire.
Where they like stress every syllable.
It might be Yorkshire.
Yeah, whatever.
We don't know.
We're bad.
I need to watch.
You know what? We have the flag. That's all we get. That's our pass. There you go. Stephanie warned me about it, so it has meat in it, right?
No. It's a little.
What's the one I'm getting it mixed up with? Black pudding?
No, Emma sent me a thing. It's a crust.
But what's the thing? What's the thing on full English? What's that? What's that like hockey puck? Okay, the hockey puck on full English.
Yorkshire pudding is this little crust with pudding in the middle.
Oh, well, I never saw that.
I don't know if we saw those.
Yeah, I don't. I just have to know if fish is in it. That's all. So yeah.
We did. I don't even know if we had those.
I just like being able to go around yelling full English. Full English. Like y'all eat a lot of breakfast.
Yeah, that's the thing. Breakfast is a big thing.
It's a big deal.
That's a big thing. All right, where else we at? We'll finish it up. We'll take any more questions, and then we will.
Dawn wants to know about the trophies in the back.
Trophies. Done. Emmys.
Yes.
Everything's up backwards. Yes.
Yes, we.
Sean has those. 'Cause he's awesome.
They're just trophies. I'm not really big on them. Sorry.
Full English.
Full
Black
English.
Pudding. Shepherd pie. We actually love shepherd's pie.
Oh, I love shepherd pie. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Love me some shepherd's pie.
So good. So good. I don't really like everything.
I had a
mixed
veggie
together,
shepherd's
but-
pie actually, so that was cool. It was like peas and carrots, but yeah, traditionally shepherd's pie has meat in it. So yeah. So yeah,
Yes.
that's. Thank you all so much for jumping in. Thank you for.
Oh, there is no pudding. I thought you should be.
There's no. Well, see, there you go. See, we don't know anything about Yorkshire pudding.
That's why I don't even know what it is. I was like,
So,
looking
Emma, what
for
is a
little
Yorkshire
thing
pudding?
with pudding? See, I don't know what I'm talking about.
It comes with roast beef.
Roast beef. Oh, I was looking in the complete wrong place, and no wonder we didn't have Yorkshire.
Consisting of a baked pudding made from a batter consisting of eggs, flour, milk, or. Wow. I had,
I
yeah.
don't know what that is. So it's not a dessert.
Or it is a dessert. Who knows? All I know is I
I don't
saw
know.
a big black hockey puck
No,
looking
that's
thing.
black pudding.
And everyone's like, oh, it's
That is not
delicious.
the
It's,
same
it's lovely.
thing.
I'm like,
That is
no,
not
man,
the
I
same
don't,
thing.
I don't gnaw on hockey pucks. I'm good.
That's not the same thing. All right. So anyway, if you guys don't have any more questions, we're going to end
We have
it.
one more real quick.
Yes.
Get this in here. And it should have just popped up.
Oh, who has been your favorite cruise director so far? That's a very good question.
Mr. the Dude on the Breeze.
Yeah, what's his name?
Schwartz.
Schwartz
was amazing.
So Carnival Cruise, if you've never sailed Carnival, they have the most lively cruise directors on the planet we've ever seen. They have more energy. I don't even know how they do what they do, but they are crazy and amazing, and they love their job.
Crazy
Actually,
amazing.
All the Carnival employees love their job. But yeah, Schwartz is probably our favorite. So, yes. Robbie, have a great time.
Oh, definitely got to put that up there.
What? Yorkshire pudding is not a dessert. I didn't know that. See, I was looking in the desserts. No wonder I couldn't find it.
Again, you can't, guys. Stephanie does what she does, and then outside of that, she does nothing. Like, to the poor saps of you who are writing Stephanie private messages, she doesn't even answer my private messages. I looked at her phone; it was like 1,200 DMs. 1,200.
I have been very, very busy.
So, but no, seriously, she doesn't. If she doesn't know about it, she just purges it from her brain. So Yorkshire pudding never came up. I don't think.
Yorkshire pudding.
I'm not sure we ever.
Is that
saw it.
it's not like a hot pocket? What's a
How would
pop?
they know what a hot pocket
What's
is?
a popover? I don't know what that is.
I think it's one of those things where the restaurant is there on Tuesday and gone on Wednesday. No, I'm joking. Don't. Anyway, Robbie's going to be sailing here to Orlando, and fingers crossed, Robbie, that my new boss does not require me to be there,
I'll be there.
but Stephanie will be. I'm
be there.
not required me to be at work, and I can join you all. Otherwise, it'll just be the Steph and Robbie show, and I'd like to see that vlog. I really would. Hopefully, we can convince Robbie and Steph to do some kind of a vlog. If I'm there, I'll shoot it, but cannot wait to see Robbie.
Yeah, we're really excited to see you. Happy Sunday, everyone. Have a great week. Enjoy, if you have a day off tomorrow, enjoy that. Sticky toffee pudding.
Oh, thank you, Justin. That was a really amazing comment from you, Justin. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Sean starts his new job, which is exciting.
We have lots of new content coming out this week.
Lots of new stuff coming. We have our Friday video is something completely different that we've never done before, and we have a lot more of those type of videos coming out. So yeah, we'll
That's
say
it.
goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
And,
We're running late. So
we're running a little late today. So
we love
thank
you all.
so
Hope you all
much.
have an amazing week. Again, we keep getting lots of emails from people having, going through their own personal struggles. And so for those of you who reached out to us, give you a big old hug from us to you. We absolutely love and adore you, truly. We hope all of you have an amazing week.
Yes.
And from us to you, we love you all. And thank you for watching. And
Yeah, and thank you so much for your super chats today.
come on. And thank you to our VIPs.
Oh my gosh,
thank you
to
to
our
everybody.
VIPs.
Thank you for watching our vlogs. Thank you, everybody. You all are amazing, truly.
Yes. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
We will see you next Sunday
Oh, yeah.
at 4 p.m. Same time, same place, right here.
Bye, Cruise fam.
Bye.
Bye.